The world didn't end with explosions or earthquakes. It ended with silence, an eerie, suffocating silence that spread after the dead began to rise. Cities that were once alive with noise and movement became graveyards of concrete. Streets stood frozen in time, lined with abandoned cars and scattered belongings. No one really understood how the outbreak began, only that it spread faster than fear itself. By the time the truth reached the public, entire nations had already fallen. Governments collapsed, communication died, and humanity was pushed to the edge of extinction in a matter of days. Now, in what used to be a thriving metropolis, a lone survivor moves carefully through the fog-covered streets. He carries a worn backpack and grips a metal pipe, the only defense he has left. Every step echoes through the empty city, bouncing off shattered windows and overturned buses. The smell of smoke, dust, and distant fires hangs heavy in the air. Behind him lies nothing but memories of a world that no longer exists, and ahead of him is a future ruled by decay. He walks with caution, listening closely, because in this new world, sound can mean salvation or death. Signs of the chaos that consumed the city are everywhere. A torn newspaper drifts across the pavement, its headlines screaming about a mysterious virus, evacuation failures, and a city begging for rescue that never came. Blood streaks mark the sidewalks, frozen in time, reminders of the panic that once gripped every living soul. Inside an abandoned store, shelves lie toppled and empty, looted long ago by desperate hands. A half-burned diary sits among the debris, filled with sketches of the infection's early days, faces transforming, skin graying, eyes hollowing as humanity slipped away, but the dead are not gone. They lurk behind every corner, moving with slow, twisted motions. One zombie rises from behind an abandoned bus, its silhouette barely visible in the fog. Then another crawls out from a collapsed building. Soon more begin to gather, drawn to the faint sound of footsteps. The survivor's heart races as he darts into an alley, weaving past debris and broken fences. He knows the rules of this world: run, hide, or become one of them. Every encounter is a gamble, and every day alive is a victory. Night falls with unnatural speed. The survivor climbs onto a rooftop and stares at the burning city. Fires still rage weeks after the fall, their orange glow flickering against the smoke-filled sky. Military checkpoints lie destroyed, torn apart by hordes too strong and too relentless to stop. Inside a collapsed tent he discovers maps marked with spreading red zones, countries swallowed by infection. Humanity didn't stand a chance, everything fell too fast, too violently. Then a new terror emerges. From behind a wrecked vehicle, a mutated zombie steps forward, larger, faster, and far more aware than the others. Its movements are sharp and unnatural, its face contorted into something almost intelligent. The survivor hides behind crates, holding his breath as the creature sniffs the air, searching. This is no longer a world ruled by slow, mindless undead. The virus is changing, becoming something far more dangerous than anyone imagined. With the city collapsing behind him, the survivor races toward an abandoned airfield. Storm clouds gather overhead, lightning cracking open the sky to reveal thousands of undead crossing the runway. Inside a ruined hangar, he searches desperately for supplies. Broken machines, shattered tools, and empty crates are all that remain of mankind's final attempt to escape. A flare suddenly ignites outside, flooding the airfield in red light and revealing the sheer size of the approaching horde. Crawling through a ventilation shaft, he escapes into a dead forest where the trees stand like blackened bones. The night is cold, silent, and unsettling. Eventually, he stumbles upon a rundown cabin hidden among the trees. Supplies are scattered across the floor, as if someone left in a hurry. For a moment, he feels a flicker of hope, maybe safety is possible. But the silence of the forest changes. It becomes heavier. Then he hears it, the rustling of countless bodies pushing through the trees. The zombies have found him. They surround the cabin, pounding on the walls, moaning with primal hunger. The survivor climbs onto the roof, holding a burning torch as the flames flicker in the wind. From up high, he sees the full scale of the nightmare, an endless sea of undead stretching into the dark wilderness. He stands alone, tired, bleeding, but unbroken. In a world ruled by the dead, hope is the last living thing he carries. And as long as he stands, the world has not completely fallen.